I was very religious as a child, like reading the Bible, being very much into, okay, there is something mysterious here, and I'm in touch with that. And then when I hit puberty, there was this in my church tradition of confirmation. I don't know how this is translated or like how the tradition around this is in other cultures or languages. And in the very last minute, I decided I don't want that. Like I don't, I commit to God and I don't commit to church. I don't commit to this religion. I don't commit to Christianity. Like really separating my first sense of truthfulness from something like an institution. And then the very first moment that I stepped into adulthood and paying taxes, etc., I left church altogether. So it was a very clear cut for me. Like I have basically church, Christianity, my cultural background. We have nothing to say to each other. There is nothing left. I was really a very clear cut, like I will never return to this kind of religious confusion and then patriarchal imprints and like don't get me started. It was something like that. And went fully into embodiment, into bodywork. This saved my life. Like physical, biological tools, methods, interventions around trauma healing, nervous system regulating. This saved my life, my sanity, my happiness, my aliveness. So the thing that I learned to bow down to is physicality, is biology, are these cells. And being that happy and clearly 100% committed to bodywork. Bodywork over time, embodiment over time, started proving God to me again. Like there is simply the way my energy expanded was a spillover of consciousness opening up, of Kundalini experiences, like an energy that is like, you can describe it physically, but you can describe it as pure consciousness or pure divinity opening up, remembering itself in your body as the own vessel. Yeah, however you want to phrase it or try to phrase it and put it into words. So I went back to the terms of spirituality and God and eternity and immortality and consciousness and absolute love and eternity. Yeah, I said that. And transcendence, simply because I needed a language in order to give words to what I experience still through bodywork. So in that way, I can't say yes if somebody says, do you believe in God? Because the word believing is like there is a me, and then there is me doing something with a certain content within the world, with a certain option. There might be a God. Do you believe in that? There might be unicorns. Do you believe in them? There might be aliens. Do you believe in them? It's like my consciousness is having a certain content and is asked, how do you relate to this content? And this is not how I relate to God. How I relate to God coming from what my current spiritual home is and coming from my personal experiences, which are of course not personal anymore, is that this consciousness that could relate to aliens, that could relate to unicorns, that could you relate to God, is God. This is God. And it is God in every form, in every cell, in every layer of existence, in every layer, in every vibration of creation. So I'm convinced by experience, by direct experience, that there is nothing more real than God. It's like if I would have to choose if I trust in the reality of God or trust in the reality of, let's say, this Zoom call or me sitting here. I would say the most real thing is definitely God. Everything else is questionable. But that's for sure. That's a given. That's the inescapable. That's simply the substance that reality is made of. There is nothing that is not God. But the difference between more divine or less divine beings is not who is more divine and who is less divine, but whose energy system is more attuned to all of those octaves of creation, that this inner recognition takes place. And if it doesn't take place, and for example in me for a few decades it didn't take place at all, then of course the person is trapped in self-doubt and in the experience or even conviction of being small or unimportant. But that's just, there is no such thing like a small or unimportant living being. It's just that the vessel of this living being might not be attuned or opened enough to vibrate in these fields of resonance. And then those ideas simply reflect that, and then they come along as content, like, oh, I'm small, I'm unimportant, I'm ugly, I'm la la la. And like, no, that's just a symptom of energetic contraction. It's all good. Like, tell your story, but it's definitely wrong. It's simply made up. So that's my my current navigation in this evergreen question, like, do you believe in God or not? It's like, yeah, belief is not an option.
Thank you for your interest in topics like these. If you want to go deeper, I have a very special invitation for you. Once a month, I gather humans from all over the globe online. It's completely free. It's a so-called shaking event. And you can think about a shaking event as a very physical workout of energetic fitness. And at the same time, it's an energetic donation to collective transformation and trauma healing. You find the link down below. You can sign up completely for free, and you are welcome to join me and all of us.